Alan Wiseman's The World Without Us is an eerie journalistic approach to how nature would continue if humans were to vanish. He describes a world where flora and fauna adapt to a tampered ecosystem people had left behind. Wiseman uses the past to foresee the hypothetical future, touching on the history of nature before humans and how it changes after species came to be Homo sapiens, originated from the Pan-Prior of Africa, another bipedal ape. Although they were well matched and balanced to their ecosystem, our species was foreign and invasive to other continents. Africa's ecosystem grew alongside the Homo sapiens, while the others did not. Many animals quickly became extinct, including the North American mammoths, horses, wolves, bisons, and lions, due to the easy hunting of these big animals. Originally, humans were migratory scavengers, but they then began to settle and create farms. For example, in Africa, the Maasai burned down forests to make way for their domesticated herds and crops. These farms led to the destruction of habitats affecting an entire ecosystem. Humans soon began carving into the environment their own civilizations. The aggressive expansion of human life brought in new species and changed environments. The Panama Canal, a man-made trench to connect the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, inflicted damage on the ecosystem surrounding it, clearing away forests and lands. It requires constant maintenance even to this day. Were humans to disappear, the canal would fail and nature would regain control. This phenomenon would occur across all man-made structures and functioning.
In great detail, Wiseman describes nature's deconstruction of the human footprint. Beginning with cities, the newly arrived plants brought into gardens would intermix with the native species. Although some of the new species wouldn't survive, some might be able to thrive and work with the native species. In Central Park, the double roses would wither with the new environment unless there was selective breeding, but the sweet carrots from Asia would quickly become wild. This would also occur in animals. The newly domesticated horses wouldn't be able to survive without care because in cities they would overgraze available grass. Without people, they would not look for other available sources of food. In the oceans, the human plastics and CO2 in the water would begin to heal. Microbes could evolve to biodegrade plastic based on past observations showing them adapting to consume cellulose and oil. The ozone layer would heal, and the CO2 levels in the water would become balanced out.
As a reference to what the world would look like without us, scientists have gone to rare places untouched by the effects of humans. One of these places was Kingman Reef, where sea life is largely diverse because of the many niches that can be filled. Despite the lack of human contact in the area, the coral reef is still affected by a changing atmosphere. However, even though the Kingman Reef is dying, new reefs will eventually form farther south. Life on Earth persists even though damage was inflicted upon all ecosystems. In the book, Wiseman created a new vision of the future of this planet. Through the literature, he connects humans to nature. Although the circumstances of the book may be depressing, the author ultimately instills a sense of hope.